Mic lock. Mic trigger. Mic lock button is on. Double tap to... Hello folks and welcome to Imaginary Friends blog Facebook page. I'm using Boss Jock Jr. because I'm doing other things in the background. So I've decided to switch things up on the page. I have decided to do a lot with it really.
Voiceover on application. Sleep. User. In Steve Mignon. Group. Stephen Ball. Group. You enter.
So basically the idea behind Imaginary Friends blog is to actually turn it into an actual blog. I mean, there is a blog on WordPress, but I'm going to move the blog hopefully when when I've got stuff going. But a lot of people know that we've done this for a while on Facebook, and we're using the platform still on Facebook. We're using the platform on Facebook to so people get the idea and the feel of what we're doing. Now, it's a lifestyle blog, so it's all you get. You get what Imaginary Rosemary's doing. You get Imaginary Andy. You get an overview of everybody. But the problem with Facebook, and this is the problem, is I can't comment as a different person. So I'm going to set different Facebook accounts up as the different imaginary friend. You can either add them, but it will be me posting everything. And when it's me that's like, when I've said, I've had a really great time with Andy or Rosemary. And I want this to be like serious because people do ask, stuff like, what's Rosemary doing? What's Andy doing? They don't ask how I found that. I think I've answered that question several times, and I think people are bored with that. They kind of want to know what Andy and Rosemary are doing, and they kind of know what Charles is doing. And there was a woman in church called Sheila Swift. I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning. I've already done it. She said, "Why don't you set up a blog?" So, and it's like, wow. And then once I set that up, but people were like, once I started it up on Facebook, people started asking, what Charles was doing, what Rosemary was doing, what Andy was doing. And I thought, well, I think we are going to go serious with this blog quite soon. And hopefully it's going to be a product. So when I say it's a product, it's going to go full out. It's going to be serious, hopefully. Bloody hell. Let's see, are we still recording?
11:48 a.m. 11:48 a.m. Mic trigger. Mic lock button is on.
Sorry, my gran rang me there. So basically, it was that, and I don't think. Oh crumbs! Come on. I know what's happened. No, because that's on. Yeah. VoiceOver's turned itself off again.
VoiceOver on Finder. Desk.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
Right.
Spotify.
Close that.
You are currently Finder. Desktop. Screenshot 2020.
So, what I hope to do is, get it on Blogger and start a blog properly, the Imaginary Friends. I'm still going to keep the WordPress. For the moment, but I might move to Blogger. I might start writing blogs with Blogger, and it'll all be kind of scatty notes on WordPress. It won't be the real thing. We hope to tell the story of Andy and Rosemary and what's happening at the moment. What's not, it's not going to be the past. But obviously, we're hoping that people can go to the Facebook and and so on. And if anybody's helped us, we'll mention them, and if anybody's contributed or whatever. And we just feel that, maybe it could be a way of me sharing things that I've not obviously shared or whatever. But it's just, the Facebook, it's like Andy's doing this or Rosemary's doing that. But maybe it'll be more their thoughts, more what's happened, all the stuff that I've made up but not got out onto paper. Because with Facebook, I don't really, it's like, I do it dead quick. But I think with a blog, you've got to put a bit more detail in. Where am I?
Screenshot to screenshot. Home. Verticals, sidebar, toolbar, in tool, out of tool, sidebar, in sidebar, recents, applications, Google Drive, downloads, Google Drive, out of, scroll area, in scroll area, list, date, modif, size, button.
So.
List view, date, modif, list view, table, date, modify, list name, list view, table, no selection, 001.
So when I get my arse into gear. But it's like, I could, the history about how we all met. I think that would be a good story. How, that's the only kind of past that I would do. How I met Andy, how I met Rosemary, how I met Charles. I think that would be a nice little introduction if I was going to give one. Because nobody ever asks that. How did you meet Charles? How did you meet Andy? People don't ask those questions. But I think they want to ask the future ones. But I think if we can have a little intro to how I met Andy and how I met Charles and how I met Rosemary, how they all started working for me or how they were just friends with me or whatever. Andy, we get on in and out of work. Not all my imaginary friends work for me. Also, no, they all do. They all work for me. They all work for me. Charles stopped working for me for a little bit, but now he's working for me again. He's still got his garage and stuff, but I think how we all met, I think that's an important thing. There we are. Let's go and get. Sorry about that, folks. You're going to have to just bear with me. Got a nice clean wallet. CDRs. Had a spindle somewhere. Yep, here it is. Here's the famous spindle. Wow. I think most of those CDs are... Not knowing the backing half of them up, what's on most of them. But that's a DVD. There's a DVD in there, but... Anyways, we've got some nice new discs that I got the other day. They don't have to wrap them up well. So I'm doing it. I'm putting some pictures onto a disc for a friend, but I wanted some discs for myself. I might not put them in the spindle because I haven't got a lid for the spindle. I'll put them on the spindle for now, but I won't. So I use this CD because but I think I'll put all the rest of them into a... So much rubbish. Absolutely. To give you a...
System dialog. You inserted a blank CD. Choose an action from the pop-up menu or click ignore. Action. You inserted a blank CD. Choose an action from the pop-up menu or click ignore. You are currently on a text element.
Anyways, whoa. More rubbish for me to go to the bin with.
Action. Open Finder. Pop-up button. You are currently on a pop-up button. To display app, you insert app Open Finder. Pop-up button. You are currently on a pop-up button. To display a list of options, press Control Option Space.
No, do you know what?
Finder.
I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to create a burn folder.
Menu bar. Find file. New folder. New smart. New burn folder. New burn folder. Column 1. Row 33 to...
I'm going to call it...
S Toms D R S K. This. Google.
I'm going to go in...
Text. The Outlook Thursday. Things for YouTube folder. Today at 10:00 open. 600 photo to 600 and photo to 3 rows selected. Photo 606 photo to 2 rows selected. 3 rows selected. 5 rows selected. 6, 7, 8 rows, 9 row, 10 row, 11, 12 rows selected. 13, 14, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 30 rows selected.
Selecting, so I'll just copy them all.
Copy 30 items. Enclosing folder.
I'll just go...
Tom's disk burn folder. Open. List view. Table. No selection. Paste 30 items. You are currently on list view. Table. Text. Recording text. 1txt8. Move to trash. No row select. Record text. Recording 65. Now
What's this? Hi folks, welcome to the coronavirus talk for Facebook only.
No. Text. 2txt alias. Today at 12:02. Move to trash. Text. 3t text. 4 text. Recording 65 Move to trash. Text. No text. Move to trash. No row selected. Text. 5. Move to trash. Text. 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 Move to trash. No row selected. Text. 12. Move to trash. No row selected. Text. Move to trash. No row selected. Text. Move to trash. No row selected. Text. No row text. 6. Move to trash. No rows. No row selected.
Right.
Photo 2020. Photo 2.
I'm going to end this recording because I've got so much to do. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this vid. And I shall be back with you on another video.
But mic lock. Finish recording.